We started with 12, now there are just 4. Welcome to the semi-finals of the Rainbow Rocket Round Robin. In this video, you'll see the final 4 battles of the tournament, including the 2 semi-finals, a playoff for 3rd spot, and of course, the championship battle. With that in mind, if you've missed the first 5 rounds of this tournament, it might be best to check those out before looking at the finals. As always, these battles are simulated on Pokemon Showdown using artificial intelligence, and for the first time, I will be commentating these battles, which is actually the live reaction I had to seeing these battles play out for the first time. And in the background, the battle themes that you'll be hearing are taken from Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. These themes are from Team Star, as well as from other boss battles throughout the game. And now to preview the semi-finals. The first battle features Giovanni and Ghetsis. Giovanni went through the round robin undefeated, taking out Lusamine in the final to guarantee his first position in Group A. Ghetsis was on a similar trajectory, but fell to Guzma in round 5, meaning he finished 2nd in Group B. It's going to be intense, particularly given this could really be the final battle. These 2 trainers are very strong and their teams are quite well balanced. Well, Ghetsis is balanced and Giovanni has Mewtwo. And in the second semi-final, we see an all-Alola clash with Guzma topping Group B, 4 wins and 1 loss against Lusamine, 2nd in Group A, also 4 wins and 1 loss. It's going to be an interesting battle, particularly given that Guzma is the only type specialist left, focusing on the bug type, which is generally seen as the weakest type. From a type standpoint, Lusamine may come in with an advantage, but Guzma is riding high on 4 wins in a row, and particularly after beating Ghetsis, he can really beat anyone. So with all that said, let's get into the semi-finals, and we'll roll straight from there into the 3rd playoff, and then into the championship battle. And here we go with semi-final number 1, it's Giovanni versus Ghetsis. To be honest, I'm not sure where my money is, but probably Ghetsis just for his type diversity. Nidoking with Throat Chop on Kofagrigus, which gets Mummy off straight away, Nidoking loses its ability, and there's the Will-O-Wisp, 50% attack. Earthquake, oh it's down to 19%, yeah he's really crippled. Kofagrigus with a Shadow Ball there as well. Switch into Kangaskhan and a Shadow Ball immunity, that's a good switch from Giovanni. Shadow Claw, Kofagrigus again getting Mummy off. And there's the second Will-O-Wisp. Kangaskhan also burned 50% for its physical attack. Shadow Claw into Bouffalant, there's a second Ghost immunity move. Seismic Toss, to be honest, probably going for the fixed damage there rather than the burn halved Body Slam I assume it probably would have used. Kangaskhan goes down to a burn. Here comes Nidoqueen, Sludge Wave on Bouffalant, but there's the Berry. And here's Bouffalant now with the Earthquake. That's good because it bypasses the Rocky Helmet on Nidoqueen. Poison for Bouffalant, but Nidoqueen is down. Down to 6% Bouffalant. It's probably going to switch. Yep, Electros. Ground immunity, that's a good switch in as well. Sandstorm from Dugtrio. Doesn't really have another option. Not too many attacking moves on that Dugtrio. Gets up a Stealth Rock, that could be useful as well. Electros heals again with the Giga Drain. And here we go with Nidoking back on board. Not sure what it's going to do. The Poison Jab doesn't do too much. Giga Drain basically gets the same amount of health back from Electros. There's a switch into Bishop. Poison Jab immunity for Bishop with Steel. And that's probably going to be the end of Nidoking as well. Bishop goes down to half. Would have been KO'd by that Earthquake. Nidoking down. Rhyperior comes out. Bishop with the Iron Head, which is going to activate the weakness policy of Rhyperior. Earthquake, no flinch, which is helpful there. And here comes Hydreigon. There we go, that could be all important getting that Stealth Rock damage for Hydreigon, particularly with Mewtwo coming out next. Hydreigon switches, Bouffalant comes in, that must just be for the sacrifice, Ice Beam, that probably would have killed. Here's Hydreigon again, it's got the speed this time with its choice Scarf. Does a lot of damage to Mewtwo, but Hydreigon is down. Can Electros handle a Psychic? Yes it can, and that probably is going to be it. Wow, that was quicker than I expected, but Ghetsis gets the win. Giovanni goes to the 3rd playoff, gets us to the final. Giovanni finally defeated. I'm a bit gobsmacked, to be honest. And here we go, semi-final number 2. It is Guzma versus Lusamine, an all-Alola clash. Guzma sends out Golisopod, and it's met by Lopunny. Oh, first impression does a lot of damage. Thunder Punch not enough for the emergency exit. Sucker Punch takes down Lopunny. Good start there for Guzma. Clefable the Hyper Voice, a Waterfall. Big damage again on Clefable, but it will heal a little bit with leftovers. Golisopod now emergency exit to Sizzle. Type advantage here. What's Clefable going to do? Switch out to Milotic. Iron Head doesn't do much with resistance. And there's the burn, activating Marble Scale on Milotic. There is the Hydro Pump Milotic. It's taking a lot of damage down for Scizor. And there we go, we're 1 apiece, but there's been a lot of damage taken by Milotic and by Clefable, and there it goes. Golisopod comes back. Lilligant, this will be interesting. No first impression there, but does the Sucker Punch. Must have thought that it would KO with the Petal Dance. Lusamine looks like she's in a bit of trouble, to be honest, particularly if Masquerain has the speed, Lilligant doesn't get the Sunspore off, and Air Slash takes down Lilligant as well. Clefable comes back, Air Slash, no flinch. Moonblast does a ton of damage on Masquerain, but not enough to KO. Clefable back to half, Moonblast, and a little bit of healing there will come up with leftovers. Pinsir comes out, Stone Edge, and Clefable is down as well. Beware, now he is a strong, well actually she is a strong Beware. Storm Throw is low on health now though, takedown, very low on health, 5%, probably only the one attack left. Drain Punch brings back a little bit, but Life Orb and a Thunderbolt. Who comes in next? We're up to Nihilego. It's the end game. Power Gem should take down Vikavolt. And can it get a Beast boost? Yeah, Buzzwole goes down to Sludge Wave. So Lusamine, although it looked like she was in a bit of trouble there, is moving on to the championship. I'm a bit surprised there. Guzma goes to the third playoff. I'm interested to see how he goes against Giovanni. Playing off the third, we have Giovanni against Guzma. I always thought Giovanni would be in the final, but here we are. Giovanni opens up with Kangaskhan, Golisopod for Guzma. Now the Fake Out will get rid of the first impression, but Sucker Punch using the priority moves here quite a lot. Body Slam gets Paralysis, that's big. Sucker Punch, Golisopod gets the emergency exit now. Who's he going to send out? Pinsir, which has done a lot of damage. Body Slam, Paralysis again. What luck for Giovanni, but the Storm Throw on a crit takes out Kangaskhan. Dugtrio with the Stealth Rock, that's going to be pretty effective against these bug types. Pinsir doing more damage. Nidoqueen KOs Pinsir with Flamethrower. Golisopod almost taken out by the Stealth Rock. Sucker Punch, oh my. And he goes down to Rocky Helmet damage. Masquerain has Heavy Duty Boots, so no damage from the Stealth Rock. Nidoqueen, not enough damage with the Flamethrower to take it out. Ice Beam KOs Nidoqueen. Here comes Nidoking. Poison Jab should get rid of Masquerain. Bringing in Scizor. Bullet Punch does a hell of a lot. Earthquake on Scizor. Scizor doesn't KO, which means he's going to go down, she's going to go down to an Earthquake. Vikavolt comes out, takes the Stealth Rock damage, Poison Jab below half, and poisoned. What luck in this battle for Giovanni. But Nidoking goes down, Rhyperior comes out, Stone Edge takes down Vikavolt. Buzzwole, what's he going to do? Close Combat, which will activate... In the red, activates the weakness policy. Buzzwole goes down to a Stone Edge from Rhyperior. Giovanni will finish in third. Guzma finish in fourth. And now we move on to the championship battle. Next up, we have Lusamine versus Ghetsis. And we're off. The final of the Rainbow Rocket round robin. It is Ghetsis versus Lusamine. Lusamine opening with Lilligant and Ghetsis with Cofagrigus. Stun Spore immediately onto Cofagrigus, but killed with the Lumberry. Will-O-Wisp misses. Stun Spore misses. Will-O-Wisp misses again. Stun Spore hits. Why are you using Will-O-Wisp on a special mod? Okay. And cured. Leech seeded. Will-O-Wisp misses. This is a very strange start. Mummy onto Lilligant, that's probably the best thing that's happened so far for Ghetsis. Lilligant with the Petal Dance should almost take out Cofagrigus. There's the confusion. Shadow Ball. Leech Seed KOs Cofagrigus. Weird start to this battle. Switching to Beware. Bouffalont misses with Megahorn. That probably would have, if it hit Lilligant, would have KO'd it. Beware with a crit. She started really well. Electros comes in. Drain Punch, more than half damage. What's Electros doing? Flamethrower onto Fluffy Beware. That does a fair bit, but not enough. And Drain Punch will restore a lot of Beware's health. Life Orb takes off a bit. Hydreigon comes in now. This is where a sweep could start. But Clefable is immune. It has to switch out because it's choiced. Does more than half the Bishop. What's it going to do? Iron Head, and that's going to KO Clefable absolutely every day of the week. Lopunny comes out. Fire Punch, not enough. He's in the red. Iron Head takes out Lopunny as well. Milotic. Hydro Pump misses. Jeez. She's had her luck turn. But there's the Marvel Scale activating with the burn, so that should help Lusamine quite a lot. Hydreigon, can it KO Milotic? Yes, it can. Here comes Lilligant. Looks like he's turned the tables. 3%. Oh, holds on and gets a Stun Spore off. That could be crucial. Nihilego, can it KO? Not on the first. Paralysis, oh, that's going to do it. The luck of that paralysis, and yet with the power gem should finish it off against Kyurem, and there we have it, our champion is Lusamine. I wasn't expecting that when this battle started. I expected Ghetsis to walk. Well, there we go.